Hello. How are you all? Today it's February. I actually cannot believe that the entire month of January has gone by. I don't think it's too late to wish everyone a very happy new year, a healthy one, most importantly, a very healthy one to all. And I wish you all a lot of happiness, prosperity, and love. Why I'm saying love? Because we also are in the month of love. Valentine's is coming up, and I will be talking a little bit about how you can change up some services and treatments in your salon and spa for the Valentine's Day. So certainly will be a wonderful webinar and also a hands-on presentation and demonstration. So get ready for the facial massage methods, devices to give your clients the ultimate glow. You know, whether you are in New York or Colorado or Calgary or Ontario, no matter where you are, the weather sometimes puts us all bit in the blue mood. I had experienced that yesterday myself, or was it Saturday, with the rain and gloomy weather. So coming into the spa, it's not just about getting your skin glowing and beautiful. It's not just a facial. It's a true experience and service. This is why this seminar, this webinar is so important. So welcome to you all and thank you for joining us. I know we have over 500 people that have signed up. So hello to everyone wherever you are. And for those of you who are just first time joining this webinar and don't know much about Repechage or myself, I am an author, I'm a contributor, I am a manufacturer, product formulator, esthetician, and I wear so many hats, I don't even know myself what else I do. But whether you are the CEO or you're the maintenance person, there should be never a job that's too small or too big for you not to do it. You can do it, you can make it happen, and that is very important. So, 40 years of repechage that we are celebrating today is not today, but this year, because the real celebration will be July 12th and 13th, right here in Port Royal in New Jersey, and you're all welcome to join us. Not only will you witness the newest treatment and product collection, but bring in your dance shoes and we will really party and we will have a great time. So you're all welcome and I hope to see you all when we celebrate true 40 years of repechage. So what makes repechage a perfect partner? Award-winning professional in retail and skincare as well as cosmetic products. Our mission statement has always been to develop, manufacture, to distribute very high quality based skincare products that are really based on truth. You know, once in a while, again, when the when the weather is not wonderful and I have a chance to relax at home, sometimes I will browse through just Facebook and see what some people are saying and what are they talking about. And there's just so much nonsense today that comes not only from our industry, but from medical industry. I came across a doctor who was saying that he has never had peptides in America from South Beach, Florida, that he's the genius of putting four peptides or three peptides together. Oh my God. Peptides have been in existence since early 96, and Repechage has used them in our launch of VitaCura facial. So there is just so much misinformation. So when we say we true, we are really true. Everything that we do is based on science. We are an ISO company. which means International Standards of Operation, 9001, 2015. We follow the international standards not only in manufacturing, distribution, sales, but really we get certified and verified on all aspects of our business, whether we teach, whether we share our information, whether we do trade shows or sales. Every single person gets verified, tested, so we can operate at the highest level of standard. The truth is the key important element. I have to tell you something. In 1977, I actually have started my first skincare center that I've opened in Manhattan. And at the time, there was a very bad economic situation. I wrote my first booklet that was called The Truth About Skincare. And every client that came in, the first thing that we did, we told them and we taught them and we showed them the skin chart so they could understand epidermis, dermis, sebaceous glands, blackheads, comedones, milia, pustules. And I always believe that science, education, and knowledge are the key important elements in achieving, creating, and sustaining a real true success. So beside what else makes us a perfect partner, we hug our clients. We love our clients. And I know for those of you who work with Repechage, you certainly love Repechage as well because we deliver what we promise. Today, we are in over 50 countries globally. And yes, I've been to many of these countries and shared my knowledge and my know-how with many of our wonderful clients. So what is, again, wonderful about Repechage is seaweed. Seaweed is the core of all of our products. Why seaweed, not tomatoes or bananas or avocados? Although that was quite popular back in the 70s. Seaweed is a real jewel of the sea. It is a substance that suffers from no deficiencies. It contains 12 vitamins, 18 amino acids, and amino acids are the building blocks of protein. So when we talk about collagen, when we talk about elastin, when we're talking about skin resilience, we need healthy amount of amino acids, and seaweed contains 18 amino acids, 42 trace elements and minerals, phytohormones, phytotenins, and polysaccharides. In fact, seaweed suffers from no deficiency. Everything that you need to sustain your skin for it to be healthy, glowing, without challenges and issues, you need seaweed. And I just would like to say one thing. Seaweed is very different than algae. Algae grows in sweet water. And all you need to do is have sweet water like lakes, rivers, waterfalls, and sun. You can create your own pond and you can grow seaweed. So it's a unicellular composition. It has amino acids, but it really does not have very much anything else. While seaweed is a multicellular product, it is sustainably harvested by us, but worldwide there are over 20,000 different species of seaweed. So seaweed, it's not just, the plant that it's tangling, in your feet when you're walking on the beach, but there is a really marvelous, marvelous elements coming out of it. Seaweed is used today in both pharmaceutical and food industry, and it was used in food industry since early 1500s. So we will have a Q&A, but this is an interesting question because it pertains to seaweed. And the question is, if you're allergic to shellfish, are you able to use this product? 100%. This is not a crustacean element. This is a plant. It's a whole plant. An entire plant is called thallus. Darling, if you can swim in the ocean, you can use seaweed, seaweed products, especially the way Repechage harvests our seaweed sustainably, and also the way we process our seaweed, which we do not use alcoholic extractions, but it is natural physical extractions and it's aqueous extractions. So wire harvest done by hand. Some seaweeds lifespan can be 60 years old, and we harvest seaweed between spring and summer, always accompanied by full moon. We have a particular seaweed technology that it is our proprietary technology that we use to achieve the highest level and concentration of all of the elements that are present in seaweed. So today will be about the new market, the market that is happening today. So when I walked the other day in Soho and Tribeca, I have seen a lot of front stores that are talking about workout for the face. And I was curious. I said, is it a gym? What are they doing? And basically, a lot of these establishments are offering a massage, particular serum, and a particular mask. So this is something that I talked about almost 10 years ago, and I called it the facial bar. We call it today the Glow and Go experience. The Glow and Go experience can be done in the front of the salon, can be done in conjunction also with other services. A very big component of the Glow and Go service is facial massage. Facial massage has extremely positive effects on biochemistry. What does it do? It includes decreased levels of cortisol and increased levels of serotonin and dopamine. Those are your happy hormones. That's what makes you feel like you want to laugh, like you want to be joyful in life. So there are very, very significant increases of serotonin and dopamine after facial massage. So certainly we today can prove with analytics that facial massage, it's not just a wonderful, calming, soothing experience, but actually it also stimulates collagen production. Think about all of those mechanical stimulators that are out on the market that you see at the various different trade shows that basically use suction motion, whether it is with water or without. But very often these type of suction motions, before it was the vacuum, today it's called something else, it causes a decrease, actually increases the sensitivity and decreases the skin's immunity. So what is very important that when we are applying massage, when we are giving a stimulation to increase the collagen production, that we also respect the type of skin that is in the front of us. So the Glow and Go facial bar, we will use various different sheet masks that we have created. You have this beautiful menu of services that we have also created. The BioLite Brightening Express Facial, which I will demonstrate. Vitacura Lifting Facial, Red Out Soothing Facial, Lamina Lift Moisturizing Facial, and Hydra Blue Firming Facial. So you have so many wonderful choices that you can offer in 30 minutes or less to your clients that always complain, I don't have time, I don't have time. We just had a wonderful event at the Equinox Spa where we've launched Repechage, and over 25 beauty journalists have experienced our Glow and Go, and they loved it. I mean, one of the editors have said, don't just walk there, run to get great, great experience. So what will be happening with the facial? We will be, of course, cleansing. You have many different options. However, when you are working with the BioLite Express or the Red Out Express, all of the components are already in the box. If you're going to be doing other facials, like the Hydra Blue facial or the Vitacura Gold facial, or Lamina facial, you will need some cleansing and some toners because they do not come. Everything is a la carte. So I provide and recommend two different toners and cleansers. For cleansing option, we have Hydra 4 Cleanser or T-Zone Balance Cleansing, which is a very gentle cleanser, and it can be used for almost any skin type. The cleansing tools, to remove the cleanser, I will be introducing kind of a stainless steel spatula that will also give us a gentle exfoliation of dead skin cells and improve the skin tone and reduce the flakiness. For toning, we will use Hydra 4 Toner. We also have brand new Hydra Refined Astringent Pads. You know, they are brand new and they are not brand new. When I first launched the Hydra Refined line, we had pads. And then somehow along the way in years, we changed it to an astringent in the bottle. And in one of my previous seminars, one of the ladies has said, Lydia, please, please, please bring back the astringent pads. We listened and we did it. So now you have it. You have Hydra Refined Astringent Pads, and you don't have to have even oily skin to use them. I use them myself. It just feels very exfoliating and deep cleansing, especially after a whole day of work. If you have a lot of makeup on, it just gives you that extra cleanse that it's so refreshing. Customizing massage. So for dry skin basically is lacking sebum, and the skin appears both coarse and tight with visible lines and wrinkles. So for dry skin, we can certainly offer a full classic massage. We can provide the treatment with triple action peptide serum, with triple action peptide mask. We can use a Kansa wand. We could incorporate our LED radiofrequency EMS skin tightening machine on the red light to stimulate more collagen production. So certainly we have an opportunity to, within 30 minutes, to create a wonderful experience for the client and wonderful results. So again, for dry skin that's not sensitive, lacking sebum, visible lines and wrinkles, we can go ahead and do the Hydra Dew facial, the Hydra Blue facial. So the Hydra Blue firming facial would include Ionta massager, triple action peptide mask, triple action peptide serum. In very severe dry cases, you could even do an added massage using the Hydro Complex. So it is an added moisturizing and hydrating benefit. Take a look at the peptides. I talked about peptides earlier. So here we have 4. Palmitoyl tripeptide 1, palmitoyl tripeptide 5, palmitoyl tetrapeptide 7, and acetyl hexapeptide 8. 4 different peptides that actually work better being infused into the Laminaria digitata seaweed. Think of the Laminaria digitata seaweed extract as almost can do it in providing a better result into the skin. Certainly you can put peptides in water or oil, but having them in seaweed has so much more dramatic results on the skin. In addition to that, we have Mirabilis jalapa extracts, aloe, and sweet almond oil. So with the classic, full classic massage, you can also see the DVD. If you go into learningwithlydia.com, I go through all of the steps of the full classic massage. So we would always begin with the effleurage, which is light stroking. We would have petrissage, tapoment, we will have kneading, we would do shiatsu. So a full, wonderful 10 to 15 minutes massage utilizing the serum. You could also add to it a Kansa 1 massage that I will demonstrate as well. So this will be for an additional benefit of just relaxation on the skin and further reduction of some fine lines. I've used it on someone that had very almost deep lines on the forehead, and the combination of the serum with the Kansa wand was terrific. I mean, it looked like somebody took an iron, just iron out all those wrinkles without Botox. So it was really a wonderful, wonderful experience. For oily skin, when you have an enlarged sebaceous glands producing and secreting excess oil, you can have enlarged pores, comedones might be present. So what you want to do is offer an anti-stress massage. We could probably use disincrustation solution to reduce some of the oiliness. We could also do beta-hydroxy acid solution underneath the Lamina mask. We could incorporate Ionta massager on negative. We could use silver bowl massager. We could also use LED frequency on the blue light. So you have many different options here as well. What definitely we would do is we would skip all the tapotement, we would skip the kneading, we would skip a lot of vibration on this particular skin condition. So these are the products we would use. We would use C serum, we would use Ionta massager, we could add the silver ball, Lamina lift, which is, really the Lamina lift skin facial mask is really terrific because even if you don't know what skin type you're looking at, which you should as an esthetician, but you certainly will not go wrong because what it will provide is just high level of hydration. Look at the ingredients: Laminaria digitata, orange fruit water, aloe vera, wonderful rooibos tea extracts, licorice root extract for lightening and brightening, horse chestnut seed extract for reduction of some Cooperose condition, sodium hyaluronate, which is hyaluronic acid, and Honduras crispus, which is carrageenan for gelling activity. So think of it as just a perfect hydrating mask. When in doubt, it's like in the morning, should I have VA or orange juice? Go for the VA. But you never can go wrong with this particular sheet mask. C serum would be your serum that you would use to provide a massage. And what we have here is high concentration of Laminaria digitata. And to add that body to the seaweed fluid, we added Honduras crispus or carrageenan. An anti-stress massage would be basically focusing more on the effleurage movement. Anti-aging massage. So anti-aging on the skin that's not sensitive and it has a lot of crisscross wrinkles where the collagen, has really truly diminished. The elastin has been diminished by both age and sun exposure. So many people, especially that live in a warm, sunny climate, unfortunately will have a greater appearance of wrinkles on the skin. So anti-aging massage is very important here. We would be doing a lot of lifting movements. We would be increasing the circulation because let's not forget, the young cells are born in stratum germativum, and the way they get the nutrients is from your dermis, so from your capillary network. Think of your capillaries as little waiters delivering nutrients to your starved cells. And also what we want is to build the collagen up. So with building the collagen up, we're going to use the radiofrequency to stimulate the collagen activity and elastin activity. Let's remember one thing. Collagen is created by fibroblasts profiliation. We also need, in order to have that profiliation to take place, the needed vitamin C. So if you're a smoker, just want to mention that you're basically decreasing your absorption and your ability to create more collagen in your body by about 80%. So that's a very important thing. Very often people say, well, I don't care, I have to die of something. I enjoy smoking. It's glamorous. Well, you won't be looking so glamorous in your 60s when you have crisscross wrinkles and lines all around your mouth area. So this is very important. So remember, clients that do smoke will have more wrinkles around the mouth area, and therefore we need to add a greater activity with the ingredients and great activity with the various different appliances. So for the Vitacura lifting facial, we have the Reposhage Vitacura B3 lifting mask, and that has Capahacus alvarezi extract, Wilcalcepina spinosa fruit extracts that will give the client an immediate lifted feeling, contoured appearance. The skin just will feel like, oh my God, I just had a facelift. But beside that, we have the niacinamide, which is a B3 vitamin, endothine to stimulate more collagen, sodium hyaluronate, and peptide. So we have tripeptide 1, palmitoid tetrapeptide 7, and of course, seaweed Laminaria digitata that already has 18 amino acids. With the B3 serum, we have again niacinamide, endothine, sodium hyaluronate, glucose, white and yellow tea extracts. With the B3 serum, pardon me, we've done studies on about how long will it take to reduce the wrinkles and how long will it take to reduce the pore size. Because one of the things as you're getting older, your pores get enlarged. And it's not because your skin is getting oilier, it's because your elastin is diminishing. And elastin gets destroyed by an enzyme called elastase that is formed by sun exposure. So when you're looking at large pores in the face, don't think the skin is oily, the skin is just stretched out and a lot of elastin has been diminished. So collagen gives you density, elastin gives you elasticity. You got to pinch your skin. If it goes right back, you have good elasticity. So going on, what we did is actually studies on this serum, which indicated about 41% reduction in pore size and more than 50% reduction in wrinkles. So it's really miracles, and only in 14 days. A lot of other studies people do, it's 28 days, 6 months, 58 days, who knows if I'm here by then. So it's important that we know 14 days, how is it working? Lifting massage, we do a lot of tapoment, we do a lot of petrissage, we do a lot of lifting and kneading for great results for the client. So for the firming and lifting massage, we're using the B3 serum. And we will do lots of lifting, lots of tapping and tapping to increase the circulation and to boost up the production of collagen. So you will have again detailed massage that you will be able to find in learningwithlydia.com, and firming and lifting massage will be there for you to view. Skin type hyperpigmentation, and I'm going to demonstrate this treatment. So this is good for sun damage, excess melanin production, and hormonal changes. Here we will administer rejuvenating massage, and we will use for this purpose, we will use our BioLite Express Brightening Facial SU75. So you don't have to worry about what other components I will need in order to do this express facial. Everything is in the box. So we have, again, lots of peptides, hexapeptide, palmitoyl tripeptide, palmitoyl tetrapeptide, glutathione, digoglossyl gallic acid, which is for lightening and brightening, and terrific brightening other ingredients such as, my goodness, comfrey root extracts and Glycera glabras extracts and salicylic acid extracts. So wonderful for brightening and lightening. Rejuvenating massage. We will administer rejuvenating massage with the BioLite Brightening Skin Serum. And for sensitive skin, we'll just use Effleurage. Very calming, very soothing. A lot of people are complaining that they don't have internet connection with our webinar this time. Do we have a good webinar? Yeah. Okay. Check on your side, please, Sharon. So the Express Red Out Soothing Facial SU76 contains all of the products that you will need to provide your client with the Red Out Express Soothing Facial. And we here have the Silver Bowl Massager. It shows you exactly how to use the massager on the skin over the Red Out Serum for wonderful results. Why I'm using Silver Bowl Massager instead of my fingertips on a sensitive skin? Because remember one thing, when the skin is sensitive, when the skin has tendency to get red, leads towards rosacea, the less tactile motion you have, the less rubbing you have on the skin, the better you are. So the stainless steel is designed with stainless steel 312 gauge. So it actually feels even cold to the touch without having to put anything into the refrigerator. So it's just a wonderful, wonderful tool to have for your practice. So we have kind of a quick video to show you that you basically cleanse the skin. So wonderful, I have to say. Every client that has treatment done, it just feels wonderful. Best, great results, and they go home, no redness in the face, and that's it. You could also incorporate this facial into other things. You could incorporate it basically into let's just go back to it. The Red Out facial you could incorporate even for clients that you're treating that have acne condition. So at the end of the facial, after all your extractions and then a deep cleansing mask, you could actually just put it on. You can just do the sheet mask to reduce any redness or inflammation that was appearing due to maybe deep, heavy extractions. So it's a wonderful, wonderful go-to facial that you can have in your repertoire, in your bag bar. So another great tool for you to have for the client that they can enjoy it. Now, let's talk about something fun. Valentine's Day special. So, is it just for lovers, this facial, or is it just for everyone? When we've created the Fusion Natural Flavor Facial, we kind of looked at it as good for 8 to 80. If you're 8 years old, you will enjoy it. If you're 80 years old, you will enjoy it as well. We're using natural flavor, natural, actually organic chocolate. So it's the real deal, looks good enough to eat it. And certainly the powder you can, especially if you're a diabetic, it has no sugar. You can lick off the powder, the cocoa powder that you will mix in. So why we call it fusion? Because we're combining the best of the earth and the best of the sea. We're combining the seaweed here with the best of the earth. What could be better than chocolate? So fusion natural flavors, energize your spa menu, and definitely offer this Valentine's Day immediately. And I believe we do have a wonderful promotion going on for the Fusion Natural Facial, chocolate facial. So make sure you call your representative immediately because you won't believe how good of a promotion I have for you. So it's delicious, it smells good, it looks good, and I have to say that you will love doing this facial, but more importantly, your clients will love you as well. So the real Valentines will be in the air. You can also do at the same time a chocolate and coffee espresso sugar scrub. You could, while they have the mask on the face, you can do a wonderful, delicious foot scrub and a hand scrub, and then offer them a wonderful foot massage or a foot mask. So, you know, depending on the time that you have, you can make it half an hour, you can make an hour, you can make it as big or as short, as long as you really wish your client will enjoy.
I've also created a full spa ritual for you to enhance your spa services. So often clients at the spa receive a body massage, but not very often they ask for facials. Fusion Express Bar and Spa Masks are an ideal upgrade to enhance your client's experience at your spa. Offer a relaxing or deep tissue massage and select the right Fusion mask with organic actives. Fusion masks your clients will love. At the end of the spa ritual, offer them a matcha tea to sip to continue the benefits of health and wellness.
So our model had a matcha facial, but certainly, and we offered her matcha tea, but you can offer them a chocolate martini or hot chocolate. It's up to your client and up to you what you would like to do. And send them home with the Chocofina moisturizing mask, which has, again, organic cocoa powder, coconut oil, Laminaria digitata extracts, orange water, hyaluronic acid, shea butter, oat extracts, and vitamin E, also wonderful chamomilla extract. So it's very calming, very soothing. I have to tell you, my grandkids love it. That's their favorite as well. So chocolate espresso face and body sugar scrub. They can do that in the shower. And certainly you have many opportunities to make your Valentine's Day a very special day. It's all about chocolate, it's all about love, and it's all about having a good time. I had a question about what range would you charge for services that are 30-minute facials, and what would I suggest? So then again, this is all depends on your location. This is all depends where you are. 30-minute facials, again, depending on what type of facial you're doing. A BioLight facial will be obviously more expensive than a Lamina facial. but your pricing can range, $55 to $150, depending on where you are. A fusion chocolate facial can start at $65, but if you're incorporating a foot in the hand, could be $150 or even $200. So never worry about the price. Look at your market, look at your demographics. I always say there is a Ritz and there is also Holiday Inn. Both give you a bedroom, both give you a bed and sheets and towels. You're just having a different experience. So depending on your location, depends on what type of salon you are, what type of place you have, that the price will vary based on that, okay? So now we have the useful tools that we have. So Ionto Massager, we already introduced that back in May, and it's a very gentle handheld tool that has two functions. On red is in a negative position, so this would be good for more oilier complexion, and on green we can use for hydration and moisturizing. So we can use it with serums to either increase the absorption or decrease. Silver Bowl Massager, 312 stainless steel tool, stays cold, wonderful to use it. I use it also when we do the eye treatment, especially for puffy eyes, or you can incorporate it with any of your facials. When client comes in, they have puffiness, they have a headache, they didn't sleep well, people have all kinds of problems, and everyone is, of course, surfing today on the internet. Their eyes are exhausted at the end of the day. So this could be a very nice tool to incorporate into your service. So Jennifer actually have said to me that she has celiac and has gluten intolerance. Welcome, sister. I have Crohn's and celiac, and I have gluten intolerance. I have more than intolerance. I have severe allergy, and I'm on biologics, and I can use all of the masks without any problem. We don't have gluten in these masks. Okay, let's move. The questions always kind of distract me a little bit. Okay, so Silver Bowl Massager. We now have also Kansa wands that made in India with a sacred metal blend of pure copper and tin. Wonderful for dry skin, terrific for neck, décolleté, foot massage. Is just a wonderful tool. Gentle, reduces face pain. I use it sometimes in conjunction with, especially when people say, oh, I grind my teeth at night. So doing the massage right in this area here with the Kansa wands, moving it in circular motion is just so relaxing. Going down on the platysma muscle as well, terrific. The useful tool, basically, we have the LED radio frequency and EMS skin tightening machine. It's handheld, it's not expensive, everyone can afford it, and it provides a very gentle stimulation to skin surface to help to improve the appearance of elasticity and soften the appearance of wrinkles and leave the skin very smooth and healthy. The radio frequency, which is RF, uses energy that stimulates, again, skin firmness. Electroportation, this method helps to deliver important ingredients to the surface of the skin. And masoportation is non-invasive technique which apply to help the surface of the skin to better absorb the skin, the active ingredients, especially when we're talking about seaweed, when we're talking about wonderful ingredients like peptides. So it's not going to make your client, they will feel some stimulation, and obviously there is some contraindication which we can send to you, but you wouldn't want to use it on clients that have metal plates or heavy braces or have conditions such as epilepsy. You would basically use it on a healthy person, like any other electrical machine. So we have very different type of lights here. The red light will enhance the skin regeneration, reduce the appearance of wrinkles. The green and yellow light will help with brightening. The blue light helps the skin oiliness and diminishes cross-contamination, especially with pustules. And the pink light helps with the hyperpigmentation and helps to absorb some of the ingredients as well. So how much the devices cost? You can call Erin at our toll-free number, 1-800-248-SKIN, SKIN, and Erin has all the pricing for everything that I am talking and presenting today. We want you to have pricing as current as possible always, since these webinars live then in space forever. I don't want to say the price. You can call directly and ask for the price. One thing I know that these are very hot tools because they are not super expensive and yet very effective. So if they sold out, place your order and they will be back in stock very soon. So the number again, it's 1-800-248-SKIN, SKIN. So 248-SKIN. For years, people were asking me, Lydia, how did you do it? How did you do it? What's the secret? So all the secrets are in the book, Success at Your Fingertips. It should be like your business tool that you can really refer to on a daily basis. The Repechage Skincare Science and Protocols is a wonderful book about all of the science and histology and skin and massage and all of the protocols. And also I have contributed to the Aesthetic Fundamentals by Milady, the 2019 edition. I have written 3 chapters there. So I'm very happy that I can continue to share my know-how and my knowledge with both the future professionals and with professionals around the globe. Become a member at edu.learningwithlydia.com. And I thank you very much. And I will now move on to actually doing a treatment. But before we do that, there are some questions that still need to be answered. And one of those questions are about Code for Students. So again, you can write to Erin, E-R-I-N, at repechage.com, and she will provide you with a special code for students that you are able to enter into our professional website. So any other questions that you may have, this is a good time. We have 8 minutes for Q&A before I move on to the demo. What is the number again? So I think maybe I will write it. It's, okay, let me write it. So it's 1-800-248 and SKIN and hit, oh, it didn't write, okay. Sorry, I'm going to do it again. 1-800-248 SKIN. Okay, hit enter. There you have it. So 1-800-248-SKIN. Oh, and I did it before as well. So here you have it. Any other questions? I love this seaweed mineral screen. Clients wish to know SPF, which I would find nowhere. So Cynthia, darling, as you know, there has been lately just a huge, huge, huge FDA alert about sunscreens. If you remember, I don't know whether you were with us before, that's one of the reasons I'm kind of waiting until the dust settles with everyone of what is the code, what are the protocol. But we use zinc oxide and titanium dioxide for skin barrier protection. I'm not going to go out and spend $100,000 on testing only to find out, no, this is not the right monogram. So we're waiting for the dust to settle, what will be the latest and the greatest from FDA ruling on what is a safe sunscreen, and we will then do the testing. So until then, use our mineral face shield, be careful, and just enjoy everyday protection. Have a client who is looking for moisturizing body wash. So you can recommend for her our Fusion face and body wash. It does not have sodium lauryl sulfate. It contains foaming from cocamidopropyl betaine. So it is very gentle, yet very wonderful cleanser for the body. She can also use our Hydra-Dew mousse cleanser, which is very gentle as well, and she can use that on face and body as well. Susan, she purchased the skin spatula, but did not receive instructions. Call Erin, and she will send you complete instructions she can email it to you today, no problem. I will make sure that she will do it. Another Denise, how long does it take to see results from using our facials? You will see it in one day. You will see it immediately. I mean, the results are immediate. That's what's so beautiful about it. So your clients, show them, take a picture before, take a picture after. You all have iPhones, very easy to document today the results. It's not like how when I did it, So now you can actually document it right away. I am new to offering facials. Do you have a starter kit? Again, call Erin or email her, erin@repassage.com. She will appoint a sales executive to help you with your needs. So no problem. They will answer that question for you. All right. Are you ready? Are you ready for the demo? Are you ready for the demo? Absolutely. I hope so. So one more question. Can facials be done on men? Absolutely. Absolutely. Male clients love our facials. And one more question concerning face shield to protect 2 hours and must be used without the sunscreen. You can use the face shield on your face. It's equivalent to about 30. So depending on your Fitzpatrick scale, if you're very light, your Fitzpatrick scale 1, if you're using 30, you multiply 5 by 3, it's 150 minutes of total protection. So always remember, use your Fitzpatrick scale to the number, okay? It's not that using 80 means anything, okay? Remember, Fitzpatrick scale times the number, multiply the number. All right, we ready for, we ready. Okay, thank you. Very red. I think we're going to change our action here. All right. So we have a wonderful model here that, all right. And we did the consultation. So we've asked our model the questions, what type of cleanser she's using, whether she's often on various different alpha hydroxy or beta hydroxys. Is she taking any medication? Does she have any allergies? What is the experience with redness and irritation? And we can certainly see that there is redness and irritation in the skin as well. Are you a diabetic? Do you have heart condition? Are you following any special diet? So the consultation is a very important part of what we do. Remember, I always say a success in skincare is 3 steps: consultation, analysis, and recommendation. If you practice these 3 steps with your client each and every day, your business will grow. Consultation, analysis, and recommendation and treatment. So, Caitlin, do you have any challenges with your skin besides what I see? The redness and breakouts? Okay. Wonderful. Okay. Wonderful. So we're going to use step 1, and we're using the Red Out facial. I was going to do the BioLite facial, but we changed the course because just looking at Caitlin's skin, she's a better candidate for the Red Out facial, right? So I'm using the Red Out Calming Cleanser with microsilver. I'm going to work it in to the face. And you will see that almost literally within few minutes, her skin is going to be just calming down, just even from the cleanser. So you just apply the cleanser gently. Very important to be gentle with your movements. So upward circular movements, as you can see, upward circular movements. And one thing I want to just bring your attention to, that all the movements always have to end at the temples. Upward circular movements always ending at the temples, okay? Leave your fingertips for a few seconds. Clean your hands off. And I'm going to use the spatula. So in preparation, you just want to use it on cleansing mode. And very gentle, I would just gently, you don't have to put any pressure. You're just going to work. You're going to remove that. Going to remove the cleanser. How does it feel?
Really nice.
So there is no pressure. And using the gentle spatula, the sonic spatula, will give your client that especially has sensitive skin a deformation without really chemical irritation like you may have from some of the chemical exfoliants, whether they are alpha or beta hydroxy. Even though ours are very gentle, it would not be suitable for someone with tendency to have rosacea. On the nose, around the nostril area, And can you see that her skin just looks less irritated already? Can you see that on the video, that her skin looks less irritated? So this wonderful cleanser really is terrific and it works beautifully. And how does it feel, Caitlin?
Really nice.
Okay. And then you take the cotton and remove the residue. So I prefer to use a cotton that sponges, again, especially on a client with sensitive skin. So it's much more gentle and softer. Okay, that feels really nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right, tissue. And we will then pat dry with tissues. Okay, that looks much better already. I will use a toner. So grab another tissue, cover the eye area. And the Hydra 4 toner has a wonderful extract from Mirabilis jalapa, a wonderful flower that actually grows in Peru. Looking better. We're then going to take the red out serum. And I almost, because it's such a great concentrate of microsilver, laminaria digitata, that I don't want to lose anything. And I'm going to just apply it with a very small disposable brush. Don't want to lose even a drop of this. I really want to give Caitlin a full benefit of this wonderful serum on the skin, the red out serum with microsilver. So you will see that even it will have a very nice effect on these breakouts around the chin area. There we have it. Beautiful. We didn't lose even a drop. And now we're going to take silver bowls. And this is your stainless steel silver bowl massager. And we are going to use, you can use one or two. I love using two. So I'm going to show you a method with two. So both hands move at the same time. and this is with one. So if you only would have one massager, whoops, you hold the head with the other one. So always, if you're working with one massager, the other hand holds the head firmly. This feels really wonderful, doesn't it?
Very soothing.
I will grab the other one. So I would conduct the massage for about, I would say about 5 minutes, 5 to 7 minutes, with directly onto the serum with the balls. Focus on the areas of like where there was a great deal of redness, which is around the nose area, with the upper cheek area, and I can see how the skin is just already calming down and it's looking beautiful. So about good 5 minutes of nice massage. I'm looking at her and I want one right away. I want to be maxing this chair. So for about 5 minutes, we would massage it. Then you can just do a little bit of effleurage. So the effleurage movements are always one hand follows the other. Okay. And I am going to apply the mask. It feels cold even though it was not in the refrigerator. But it's not slimy, that's for sure. It just feels really great. I rescued that. Thank you. Okay. And we are going to do now a little bit of electroportation. So the pink flashing light, how does it feel?
Oh my God, that's crazy.
What do you feel?
I don't even know. Pulsing.
Pulsing.
Amazing.
So it's very nice, it's pulsing, and it helps with absorption of some of the key ingredients into the surface of the skin. So the result is going to be a much calmer, much more smoother skin. And the reason why I am using this device over the sheet mask is because I don't want to cross-contaminate, and also I want to have a bit of a barrier on the skin, so it's not directly um, feeling unpleasant, yet it's very effective, isn't it? Do you feel it?
Yes,
Is it uncomfortable?
not at all.
So she feels great. The skin is looking better by a minute. And around her chin area, if you remember, she had a bit of breakouts here. So I'm just going to go a little higher on the frequency, and I'm going to use the blue light in the area of her chin where there was some breakout. So it feels great.
Oh my God, I love it.
I love it. I love when my clients are happy. And this feels really good. You can hold on in one place for a few like I would say 30 seconds. But the big thing is you always want to use the device either over the sheet mask. Make sure that the skin is always saturated. So there has to be serum. If very often some salons use it directly on the skin. I have a bit of an issue with that because then I am not certain how we can properly sterilize the touch points that we have done with the device. So I prefer using it over the sheet mask, and then you can just wipe it with alcohol. You don't want to saturate the equipment due to the fact that you're just going to ruin the electronics that are in it. So that's my only issue. At home, I have to tell you the truth. I use it directly on my skin over B3 serum and over peptide serum. And lately, everyone thinks I had a facelift. So there you have it. It does work. It's like a magic. All righty. So we're going to stop that. And I want to do a little bit of a massage on the shoulders. So I'm going to use our hand. Oh, there is a wonderful oil here. Bravo. Oh, I love this. This is my most favorite oil there is. It's our Nutri oil. I just love the wonderful essence of Nutri oil with rooibos and vanilla. It's so yummy. I love it. And that feels so great for the client. Isn't it wonderful?
Mm-hmm.
How is the aroma? Great.
Smells amazing.
And while the mask is on, you can provide the client with a terrific little massage, shoulders, and you can do a hand massage as well. I'm going to ask Sissy to do a hand massage. You can, of course, do it yourself. This is like a cooking show, so we just do what we have to do to get it done within the allocated time. And here you could also take a Kanza wand and do a little bit of a massage with a Kanza wand on the décolleté. It feels great on the trapezius muscle. You can actually try it on her hand as well. Feels great. So the cans ones can be cleaned with vinegar. Don't use alcohol on the alloyed because it will be, can you, so they can get you as well. Okay. We need to see that. All right. So for this purpose of the express facials, we are using my newly designed facial chair. It's called the Repechage facial chair, facial bar chair. And what's nice about it is that you can put it in the front of your salon. You can create a special area called facial bar glow and go. So this is a wonderful way of promoting skincare because very often clients will say to you, oh, I have no time. I have no time. I absolutely have no time. But 30 minutes everyone has. So within 30 minutes, based on the different skin types, you have a product. Remember, I started off thinking I'm going to do BioLite Express facial, but when I got to the chair, BioLite was not appropriate for this client. So we switched on for the Red Out. So you have the opportunity to do the BioLite facial for someone with hyperpigmentation, someone with deep wrinkles. You can do the peptide facial. You can do the Vitacura Gold facial. Someone with sensitive skin, you would want to do the Red Out facial like I did here. But also, if someone just has dehydrated skin, oily complexion with dehydration, you know, very often I look at oily skin and I want to cry. They're so dehydrated. You know why? Because oily skin client doesn't like to put moisturizer. I don't blame them. Who wants to walk around with moisturizer and oil pouring out of your pores? But they can all use serum and then they wash their face with very harsh soaps and their skin gets dehydrated, tight and flaky. So what a wonderful way to rehydrate the skin with the Lamina facial, with recommending the client to take home 10 Lamina masks. If you look here, we have a beautiful collection of all of our facial masks that the clients can take home to continue the wonderful benefits. I have to tell you, when I fly long distance, I basically always fly with a sheet mask. You know why? Because sometimes 6 hours on the plane, I don't want to walk out looking like a Dorian Gray portrait. Oh, she got on the plane, she looked 50. She got off the plane, she looks 90. So you can just pop on the facial mask on and you will land looking as gorgeous as when you got on the plane. So these are some of my recommendations. All right, I am going to be ready to remove it. At the removal point, I just do silver bone massagers. And one more time, just gently, especially around the eye area. Oh, I just love it. My eyes always hurt me so much. And kind of to announce to the client that the facial is over. And it is the wake-up time.
No.
No, okay. You see, and that's the wonderful thing about it, that in a very short period of time, in 30 minutes, because again, people have been doing this for more than 4 decades, and I always hear people say, oh, I just don't have time. It's not that they don't have time. They imagine that to have good skin takes hours and hours and hours. So think of the facial bar, the glow and go bar, as your appetizer. If you have a good appetizer, are you staying for the main course? Absolutely. So this is your appetizer. This is to give you a taste of what your skin looks like after 30 minutes. And this will entice you actually to book the 1 hour facial or the 90-minute facial. You see what I mean? Because many spas and salons, they always have facial rooms where? In the back, downstairs, upstairs through door number 3. And when clients come in, very often, whether it is a full service spa, whether it is a fitness spa, whether it is a medi spa, it doesn't matter what spa, they never see facials. I know CEOs that are in this business that never had the facial, and there is no excuse for it. You cannot be even yourself if you don't have facials on a regular basis is not great. You should always take care of your skin. Don't be the, what do they say, the shoemaker's child, go without shoes. You always have to have an experience what is that you offer to your clients. And most importantly, make sure that your clients see what is that you offer. Skincare and facials are such an important part of beautiful complexion. There's no shortcuts, this attitude, oh gosh, I do it when I have a facelift when I'm older. You're always going to look like you had a facelift. Nothing wrong with it. But at the same time, you really want to look fresh. Even if you do have a facelift, you still need proper skincare, even more so. So whether you have Botox or Restylane or any of these injections, you still need to condition the surface of your skin. You still need to look fabulous all the time. So going to remove it. And can you see what a beautiful difference? It's a truly amazing difference with how gorgeous the skin looks. We started off with inflammation, deep redness. We started off with almost inflamed pustules here, and now the skin looks gorgeous. The beautiful thing about it, at the end, you don't remove anything. You basically leave it all on, and you're going to just apply a day protection. So it's the Hydra 4-day protection. And that has also a bit of zinc oxide in it. So it gives you a wonderful protection for you during the day. So as you see, nothing comes off, everything stays on. We don't wipe anything off. And we're just going to pet dry the skin with tissue. And I'm going to have the client look at the skin. Here you are.
So nice. Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Very calm,
Mm-hmm.
much calmer. And then you can also offer another layer of protection would be applying what? Our wonderful Perfect Skin Liquid Foundation. I always love putting on foundation afterwards. I will tell you why. For me, it's like if you don't protect the skin with a foundation, with especially the Perfect Skin Liquid Foundation, it's like you're going naked on the street. So this is a veil of protection with, has also sun filters in it. And it's just beautiful. It's just kind of ends beautiful facial. I think this is like everyone should do it. And very often in our industry, I have heard estheticians say, oh no, I'm gonna, I don't want my clients to wear a foundation, but why not? This is their protection. This is why they should wear a foundation before they leave. I, in all my years, have never left home without a makeup base because to me, that's still a layer of veil on the face. And the Repassage Perfect Skin Liquid Foundation, it's like still part of your skincare. You're not putting something that will clog up your pores or make your skin look not even. Your skin still is breathing. It's beautiful. It's just great. How does it feel?
Really nice.
Okay, I'm going to show you in the mirror how nice it looks. Here you are. It's your color.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Wonderful. Okay. Well, voila. Here is beautiful. So here you have it, a great opportunity to introduce your facials to your clients that are not only delivering great results, but are designed for very specific, various different skin conditions that deliver the results instantly. I remember one of the questions were, you know, how long does it take to see the results? Well, as you can see, after one facial, you can see beautiful results. I'm going to go back to the computer for 2 seconds to see if you have written many questions for me. So I'm going to come back and see it. Okay. Oh, wow, so many questions. I have to say one thing, you have all been terrific. I have to say one thing, we are going to let you take the webinar quiz, and then all the questions that I did not answer right now, we will answer them to you at the end of the day and tomorrow. So just thank you so much. I hope that you enjoyed it and that you will take this information and apply it. And you're all awesome. I love doing these webinars for you, and I wish you continued success until next month when I will do the Deep Pore Cleansing Facial. Au revoir. Thank you. And I will have Robert to give you the test now. And just want to say that those who do very well on the test, you all can get 15% off on all of the facial sheet masks. Thank you very much.